Hello everybody, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Game Dev Tycoon. My name is CaptnCOSA, and we're going to get back to developing more games here at COSA. So let's jump right in. Alright, so last episode we got this industry news blurb, which it's actually going to tell us again about the Gameling, which is pretty exciting. So I was a big fan of the Game Boy when it came out when I was younger. So I think we should definitely make a game for the Gameling. So we'll look into that, see, maybe pick a new topic for that one, just to, since it's a new platform, we should go at it with a good, solid new topic. But first, let's take a quick look at our game history. So last episode, we had just put out Kart Racers, the episode before that, and then we went and made The Man Meets His Match, our romance RPG, which did very well, and it was a mature game, so we got some hype from that, which is pretty exciting. So our first game with hype. And then we also made Doctor Who, The Doctor vs. Daleks. And that was our sci-fi action game on the TES, which did very well in the ratings-wise, and is just starting to sell games right now. So we can kind of take a look back at where we've been from the beginning. We started with Aliens action with Invasion, then went to Space Adventures, which was also a sci-fi genre, but it was an RPG. We then had Evo, our evolution simulation on the G64. Whodunit, our mystery RPG on the TES, one of our lowest rated games. Then Kart Racers, which is our highest rated so far, and then of course our last two. So this episode we have quite a large amount of research points here. Also a game that's making us quite a bit of money, so we pretty much have free reign to do what we want at this point. So let's look here at what our game report says. Wow, a lot of information on this one. Okay, so first, sci-fi and action is a great combination. Excellent. That's what I like to see. Sound seems to be quite important for this type of game, which is good. Platform genre match, action TES is okay, so okay again is the 1+ versus good, which is what the platform audience match is, which is 2 pluses, and then of course great means 3 pluses, and that's the topic audience match. So everyone in sci-fi is great, so everyone loves sci-fi games, everyone pretty much likes the TES, and action games work okay on the TES. So this is actually really cool that we're getting so much insight from just one game, and it's a Doctor Who game, which makes it even better. So maybe that's why there's so much insight, I don't know. So yeah, let's go and look at our research for a second while this game is going. So yes, we also have casual games, a new game genre to pick from, so that is amongst the action, RPG, adventure, those types of choices that we have, which we definitely want to do. And we can also pick topics here. So we have dance, horror, city, and history that we can choose from. So if we want to design a game for the Gameling, so that's a portable device that a lot of kids usually use, not many adults. So it's probably going to want to cater our game to youth. And being a mobile device, usually casual games work better on a mobile device. RPGs I know do well, because Pokemon is the first one that comes to mind. That was an RPG that did amazingly well on the Game Boy Advance, and other future consoles. So maybe we want to do a casual game on the Gameling. So we're gonna first research casual games here, and then we'll come up and decide with a topic that would work with our young audiences on the Gameling, so that way we can produce a smashing hit and maybe even move out of this garage, because we do want to progress in our game development abilities and maybe hire some employees. So who knows where we're gonna go, but key is we have to make a really, really good, solid game first. So we should make that our goal this episode. Alright, so we've got casual games researched, so let's go in and research a topic that we haven't done before. Alright, so what would kids like that's kind of casual? Well, horror games probably aren't good for children to be playing. I can't imagine that would go over very well with the parents, so maybe we'll stick that one on a mature audience game later on down the road. City, that one could work for kids. I could see kids getting into that, but at the same time it's not necessarily a casual topic. That's more of a simulation or a strategy topic, so maybe we don't want that one. I'm not quite sure about history. I've never really made history games. I don't know. I'm always cautious of that topic for some reason. I just never pick it. But dance, I've never done a dance game, but I'm intrigued at how a dance game might work. Because dance games generally cater to the youth, and they can be pretty casual. Now, on the game link, it's only pressing A, B, and your numpad, ups and downs and lefts and rights. So why don't we try it out, see how it goes, and maybe this will be our big hit, maybe it'll be a flop, who knows, but yeah, so let's look over Doctor Who. Oh, and the game link has been released, so that's good. But Doctor Who has sold almost 50,000 units. It's ranked 35 still, now 38, still making us quite a bit of money. We're now almost at $500,000, so to speak. And look at this, a sales record, just as I was pointing it out. So this is an important milestone in the history of COSA, that we've got over 50,000 units sold. And now we have our research complete here for our new topic of dance. So I think it's time that we settle down and create our new game. Hopefully it'll do really well. So we want to make it a young audience. We want to make it dance. We'll pick casual. We will pay the license cost of $50K, the one-time license cost, and the development cost of $30K to make it $80K total here. And look at that market share. 32.3% for Gameling, and all the way down to 18.4% for the TES. That is a huge jump right there. So yes, we'll definitely pay the $50,000 because we have plenty of money in the bank, and we will choose our COSA engine version 1 because it's the coolest game engine in all the land. All right, so a casual dance game for young people. What do we want to call this? Let's do Dance Time. Really simple because it's a casual game, so simple title right there. Dance Time. It's going to be a huge hit. We have 2D graphics version 2, so another 30,000 right there, costing us 60,000 total for the first development there. All right, so dev stage 1. Casual games. All right, so we haven't done this genre yet, so let's kind of talk through here our choices and our options. So engine, we probably don't need a lot because it's a casual game, so we're not putting a lot of focus on making it a solid core gaming experience with the engine. However, gameplay is very important, especially in a dance game, because that's all there is gameplay. There's not much stories or quests or something else going on, so we'll leave that one low. So because of that, we won't put in our linear story. We'll take out the save game and we'll just leave on game tutorials to make sure we're really highlighting the areas we want to focus. So we'll have gameplay high, engine low, and stories and quests low, which is the first time we've actually had just a focus on primarily one area. Usually we have 2 areas that are pretty high and 1 that's low. So it's a little new for us here. But Doctor Who, the Doctor vs. Daleks, is now off the market, sold 55,000 units, generating $387,000 in sales, which is excellent. I believe that is probably our best-selling game. Sales rank was 16, so that was pretty good. We got 500 fans from that. But in terms of profits, oh yeah, definitely the highest one, which is really cool. Awesome. So that means we're on an upward swing right now. So what better time to release a blockbuster hit than after you have a really solid game. All right, so dialogues in dance games, they're singing, but we don't need much focus on the talking aspect. You're just moving around, so we'll leave that one. We'll just put that one all the way down at the bottom. Level design, however, is important because we want to make sure that we can progressively get more difficult dancing going on. So maybe the first song is just pressing A, and then we go A and B, and then we add numbers, pressing, not numbers, I keep saying numbers, numpad, so like up and down, so arrows at the same time as A and B, make it all tricky, and yeah. Anyways, so level design, very important. AI, probably don't need much of a focus on AI, if at all. We'll make just a little sliver of blue there. So again, only focusing on one area right now, which is okay because it does give us more tech than design for level design, so that's okay. but I think we're at 10 and 6 right now. So let's think about this last stage. World design, we probably don't need much of a focus, so I'll leave where it is alone. Graphic is definitely important, because it is important that we get our dancing down. It's all visual based, so we want graphics to be good, and we want sound to be good too, because there's a lot of music in the background that your fingers are tapping along to. So we'll leave that there. We'll leave mono sounds on versus basic sounds. We have our 2D graphics version 2. So I think we're all set with Dev Stage 3. So let's click that. It's going to cost us another 10,000. And we're almost halfway through the 4th year here. So, industry report right now. With the growing interest in video games, there is also a growing audience for video game magazines. These magazines offer a great new way for game developers to market their upcoming games. Well, cool. And look at that, new research available, marketing. So now we can research marketing and then generate our own hype based on the marketing that we're doing versus random events. So that's pretty cool. So let's see, design point 16, tech 12. Sure, we'll finish it. We'll go with that. It'll be a great game. We got a new topic bonus and a new combo bonus because we are doing dancing. Gameplay is finally leveled up to level 3. First one actually to level up, so that's pretty exciting. Graphic has leveled up. 2D graphics is almost there as well, and we're almost there in terms of leveling up. So very good. I like this game. Let's release it. And ooh, another new research, better user experience. I believe that one is a gameplay booster. So that's another thing that we can put in for an engine component in the future. So let's look at our reviews. The game reviews are in for dance time. And 8. Ooh, okay, well, not great. Not going to be our blockbuster hit, but it's still solid. We got an 8. They like dance and casuals, again, combination. A 9, more please. An 8, they love it at Game Hero. And another 8, played it for days. So another 8.25 here. So very good. Another solid game. And because it's on the Gameling, it should sell very well. Yes, wow. Already at 35,000 units, ranked 13th. Yeah, definitely doing well here. So let's generate our game report for dance time. Ooh, a goal hint. Uh-oh. If you have more than 1 million in cash, you will be able to move to the next level. This might sound a lot. But I think they're missing a like there. It's not just me this time. This might sound like a lot, but don't worry. Comma, not period. Once you release a hit game, you will get to this amount easily. All right. So yeah, they probably didn't focus much on that game hint, but whatever. It's okay. So industry news. Vena, the creator of the Master V console, has announced the Vena Gear, a portable console to directly compete against the Gameling from Ninvento. Oh man, another competing console from Vena. They're behind again, but that kind of looks cool. Kind of reminds me of the Game Boy Advance. So a spokesperson from the company said, unlike similar devices on the market, which don't come close to gaming consoles, the Vena Gear has basically the full power of the Master V, except that you can take it with you. The Vena Gear also has a full color screen versus the monochrome green screen on the Game Boy, or Gameling, sorry. Will this device topple the Gameling? We will see. The Vena Gear will debut in 2 months, so maybe we should make a game for the Gear when it comes out. That would be kind of cool. Alright, so cash, wow, we're pretty much at 900,000, very close to that 1 million mark to move on. We may have to release one more game before we can get there. So, let's look at our game report. Alright, dance time. Dance and casual is a great combination. That's good. Glad we picked that. Artificial intelligence seems to be not at all important for this type of game. Well, that's also good because we put that one way down at the bottom. And platform audience match, young gameling is great. So, yay! My predictions were correct, at least for most of this. We'll see about the rest of it later on. So we have 43 research, almost have 1 million. You know what? Why don't I do contract work here? Let's see which contract we want to do. Let's do library software, so develop a simple library management system. And while we're doing that, maybe we can get enough to get 1 million. Really close. I don't know. We almost got 100,000 units sold too, which is very cool. And aha, 1 million. Got it. Yes. All right. So, new office. Congratulations. You have made quite a name for yourself and have saved up a lot of capital. If you want to grow the company further, then moving into a new office is the next step. I've found the perfect office situated in a technology park. Would you like to move your company to the next level? Do we want to move or no? You know what? This will be a little bit of shorter episode, but I'm going to pause here because I want you guys to help me make this decision, because it could go lots of different ways. We could move, which will cost us $150, but in moving, we're going to have a bigger office. We're going to have to start hiring employees, which is going to cost us a lot of money. And we only have 1 million right now. And I know from past experience, it generally helps if you have a bit bigger base going into the second stage, so to speak. So maybe we want to hold back, but at the same time, holding back, we don't get the benefits of having more employees working on the games. We don't get the benefits of being able to, have a new office and some of the other perks that go along with that I won't spoil quite yet. So why don't you guys let me know in the comments below whether or not I should pay the $150,000 to move to the new office, or wait until I get another big solid game like Dance Time, or maybe even a bigger game. So let me know. If you have any other comments or suggestions, leave those there in the comment section as well. If you like what you've been seeing, be sure to hit the like button, and as always, you can always subscribe to get more of my videos that will be coming out pretty much every Sunday if I can make it. So thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you on the flip side.